everybody. Welcome to what is arguably one of the stranger things. Am I up or... Oh, hang on here. Is that you?
No, that's not me. I'm on headphones. But hello, everybody, and welcome to a stream
Oh
where
my
Triv is
God.
listening to her own voice.
Oh,
How are
that's
you all
funny.
doing tonight? She
Oh, God.
decided that I wasn't enough of a host. She wanted herself again. So two Trivs and me.
Well, I'm counting one of those as my damn potato of a computer. I apologize for all the shenanigans and shit. Apologies. It has been a day. And clearly it continues. I meant to
All I'll
do.
say is that off stream, Triv has spent the last half an hour jacking her audio. I don't know what that means, but she just kept saying it to me over and over again. It was really bad as well because there were times where she'd just be like, I'm jacking it and it's not working. And I was like, Triv, please go to the bathroom. This is not something I need to hear.
Oh God, yeah, that's the kind of day it's been. But yeah, I appreciate the fact that you were dealing with my jacking of things and stuff, or whatever. And Kurt, no, I will not phrase differently. I will jack it as long as I want to. I will go outside with a jacket.
Well, somebody please think of the children.
Jacket.
Don't think of the children whilst jacking it, Triv. That is inappropriate.
That wasn't my intention. You're the one that said it. I said nothing in that respect.
It was what you didn't say was the problem.
Well, that's a lot of stuff, really, if we're being honest. I mean... Oh, man. And if I sound like I'm dying later on, please forgive me. I'm still getting over COVID or some other thing. I'm not 100% sure. But either way, we're here playing Rifftrax the Game tonight, which should be a load of fun. Even if I've made a lot of bad decisions to this point today, including jacking it multiple times. We will have a lot
Getting
of fun
very
tonight.
warm in here already.
Well, that's your problem, not mine. I mean, you're just the one that's listening to what I'm saying. You're taking it in that context. So,
welcome to another week of steamy Rifftrax fun.
oh, absolutely. This is Rifftrax After Dark. So. Oh my
Kurt has asked us to do phrasings like they do on Archer, so I will formally say to him, grill me a cheese.
And we've got James in chat. Hello, James. I hope you're well. Thank you for finding the second secret stream. It's not a piss stream, luckily. It's just a stream that I screwed the pooch on.
Where did this come from?
Course, because that would be weird.
You start with jacking it, and now you're pissing. There's children watch. I don't even know what's going on anymore. This used to be a family show, man. I remember when I first signed on and I said the word bloody hell, and you guys tried to have me excommunicated by the church.
Are we sure about that? I don't remember doing that, but maybe that's just me. You know, I got nothing. Oh, man.
Nick just said, Dan, so what you're saying is you like to cheese it a lot. Yes. It ain't easy if it ain't cheesy.
God. If it smells like cheese, I think you're probably in the wrong place. And Miss Paradox is it right. This was never a family show.
I think the tone was set when we got into anal raccoons, let's be completely honest, from that point on.
Episode, you asshole.
That was where it opened. And we haven't even got around to talking about the cannibal sex murderer yet. That's a story that I haven't even been able to lay on you guys yet. The Japanese cannibal sex murderer.
Here we go. My channel's going up in flames. I can see the smoke from here, and it's not even coming from my potato of a computer.
Oh yeah, we're taking odds tonight, by the way. If you want, I mean, can we do a poll? Is there an option to do a poll on here?
I don't
Sometimes
think
they let you do a poll.
Let me check. I think you is my mod. I don't. Maybe. Paradox, you do some mod stuff. Can you do a poll? I shouldn't say that. That sounds terrible.
After dark. So the poll I was looking to do was: do you think Triv's computer will make it to the end of the stream?
Maybe start that up on Twitter, maybe. That would probably be the place to do that kind of a poll. But
yeah.
oh my god. Okay. Anyway, I'm not seeing the option for making a poll. Maybe I don't know. Oh, I think I need to
They
do it
used
from
to
the.
have it on here, but I don't know if they do it anymore.
I'm
What
not.
I will say is,
Go
I
ahead.
was going to just as well say congratulations to King Kurt, whose reign remains firmly intact, by guessing the super secret code word of the show, which was Samoa. From the came from the inspiration for that came from the Girl Scouts of America. Support our troops. I don't know which troops. I'm not American, but the point still stands. The Girl Scouts of America provided today's super secret code word. Hail King Kurt, king of the show. May his royal decrees grace us all with gentle caresses to the face.
Absolutely. And just to let you know, your crown will be in the mail. It is actually one giant Samoa, which you're going to have to pay for shipping on. So.
Flaky.
Absolutely. It'd be weird if it was otherwise. Excuse me. Okay. Anyway, new decree. Church of England must be dismantled. I mean, being that it was founded by a guy that was going for a divorce, and they were talking about one man, one woman for life. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But you know, I mean, yeah, I got nothing.
Truly a noble king for wanting to dismantle that of a very unnoble king.
Yeah. Well, you know, maybe Kurt can go over there and do a bloodless revolution and take over the throne or something. So.
Great. Now I've just got the image of Kurt fist fighting Prince Charles on the top of the Tower of London.
I mean,
just
that's what's
like
gonna happen.
he's full on. Yeah, you know, Kurt's just like, "Come here, you son of a bitch," and Charles is just like, "Where's the duchy?" Boom, straight off the tower. Game of Thrones Bran falling in episode 1, just gone, clean gone. God bless our new king.
Oh,
you won't have to marry Camilla. That's fine.
Oh well, that's a good thing because who would honestly want to?
Well.
What do they call her? A horse face? No, I don't even know what they call her. Anyway, Movie Emporium says I'm editing a top 10 video about ways to dismantle the kingdom of Kurt and the reign of the cigar-smoking monkeys. Do you have any context for this, Nick? Because I'm at a loss as to exactly what you're meaning by that.
There's only one way to dethrone the king, my friend, and that's to get the super secret code word to the show and get it in before he does. And I'll tell you, we don't call him Quick Trigger Kurt for nothing.
Well, as long as
we don't actually call him Quick Trigger Kurt, but
I mean, as long as we don't call him Quickie Kurt, I think we're okay.
Well, to the sewer we are heading, ladies and gentlemen. This is outrageous behaviour this early on in the show. Normally we have to get 3 or 4 rounds in before we start getting horny. This thing is... password is Samoa Cookie Patsies.
No, the word is not Bollocks this time. It was actually Samoa's, but Bollocks is a good one for next time. Probably a little bit more complex than that, but we will keep that one in mind. So keep guessing it, and one of these times you may very well be King James, the DVD and film bloke.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think, given that Nick went and actually looked up vaguely what the super secret code word is, because we already have a king, I think we should make him honorary Freddie Mercury for the show.
Oh, yeah.
Then we have a king and queen in the audience, which would be nice. He doesn't get any sort of magisterial powers. He can't sort of grant anything, but every so often he can just type "Ayo" in all caps in the chat, and we'll just be like "Ayo" back to him.
That
so
also means that you look really awesome in a crown, not made of Samoas, though. That's
yeah.
Thing, so.
And he gets a piggyback off Darth Vader at some point, which is particularly unique. But
oh yeah, absolutely. One of the side effects of getting over COVID is being super saucy. I'd like to think that I'm super saucy all the time, but you know. Oh,
didn't read that. When did the CDC announce that?
Hopefully recently, because yeah. I mean, if Kurt had it, that means everybody else got it too, because the king and whatnot. But
I just love the idea of them being like, I'm over COVID, apart from the fact that my lungs are like a cheese grater now, and I am insatiable. Baby, the way that ventilator goes up and down just makes me go wild.
So now you're scaring me. So, because I don't want Swiss cheese lungs. Hey, we got Madame Hellfire in chat as well. I hope you're doing well.
Hey, welcome,
so much
welcome.
for finding the second stream, which
hey.
I'm just waiting for like a Rifftrax to come up, and it's just like everybody puts that in there for some odd reason. Um, we also know. Oh, doing all right. Want to get out of work already? I don't blame you at all. I hope you get off. God, that sounds bad. God, what the hell is wrong
Oh
with you?
God!
Madame Fellfire, I hope you get off soon because that's the kind of stream that
Oh
we're running
no!
tonight. We are jacking it. We are getting
Oh
off on
God!
everything, and I'm making Dan cringe like nobody's business. Oh.
It's getting warm in here, ladies and gents. I may have to take off my petticoat soon.
Okay. The new
Phrasing.
new verbiage for all of you out there. Dan wears
Wants people to get off what kind of hey street. I'm sticking to that, Nick, by the way. You put Ayo in the chat. I'm saying Ayo. I don't even care. Fuck
Absolutely.
it. That's where tonight's going.
Liam says, I repeat, the potato or the potato is in the oven. Repeat, the potato is in the oven.
Operation Baked Potato is go. I repeat, is go.
But is it a wrapped potato? Or is it just
Nah.
covered in weird stickers? Anyway.
It's one of those Keebler baked potato chips.
Ooh.
I don't know whether they still make those. They were like, I don't even know if they still exist, but they were definitely around in the 80s. They were like basically potato chips that sold themselves on basically being really thick cut. And they sort of were supposed to taste like baked potato flavors. So you get like sour cream and chive. There was like a cheddar version. I think they were called potato skins or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. We've got variations on that over here put out by TGI Fridays. Those are actually pretty banger too. But I'm just looking here. Madame Hellfire says her last Cards Against Humanity stream was worse than this. Don't worry. Which definitely, I apologize, Madame. I don't have the ability to put out your channel in front of me. But definitely check out Horror and Hellfire's channel. She does a lot of really awesome stuff. I think it's under True Horror Stories. I think. But definitely check out her channel. She does a lot of fun. Like the Cards Against Humanity streams are fucking nuts. She does a lot of awesome other stuff as well. I'll toss out other things as we go. Movie Emporium also does some really fantastic stuff. Oh, it's Horror and Hellfire. Okay. So just look up on YouTube Horror and Hellfire, and you'll be good to go. So yeah.
Give me 1 minute. I will get that link.
Thank you so much, good sir. And also make sure to check out my co-host TYT Dan for putting up with all of my bullshit. His channel does a lot of really amazing stuff. James, no, my computer is actually a refurbished Dell, which has more random parts than Frankenstein, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, for what it does, it runs well. It's just me. It's more me this time than my potato of a computer.
Guys, guess what?
It's not Vista. It's Windows 10. Thank you very much.
Come here, guys.
Oh,
right.
God. What?
So,
what?
Triv has told me recently that she's actually...
Fuck you.
I haven't even said anything. I could be being nice.
How do you know that's not a...
always
I'm saying, hopefully you find someone to fuck you.
It was a sincere fuck you.
Exactly. It was a from me to you with love, fuck you.
I need you guys to be really supportive to Triv, because she told me a while ago that she's been buying parts to upgrade her potato to some kind of like RoboCop level potato.
Oh, hardly.
And she's got ramen shit, and she's gonna make something that's pretty fucking impressive.
Ramen shit.
That's the thing. Ramen shit.
You're talking about me being off kilter, and you're the one talking about ramming shit. Where are you looking to ram shit?
She's got like processors and fucking gigabits all over the place, right? And she's gonna like Frankenstein a computer at some point to open it up and make it all super fast. So I need you guys to really support her tonight, because hopefully at some point she'll actually try to do it, and I have every faith that she'll do it well. But just in case it goes horribly wrong, I need somebody to pass the blame on when I encourage her to do it and she does it and it goes wrong. So I can be like, it wasn't me, it was the chat. The chat told you to do this.
Yeah.
So if you could all be really supportive, because if it works, then I can take the credit and be like, hey, I told you to get that computer upgraded, you did it, and now it's fucking amazing instead of a potato. If it doesn't work, I can go, well, the chat were bastards. And it's, it's what I like to call a win-win. So, just keep pushing it. Just keep saying, hey, that computer will be so much better when you do that thing, Triv, and I have every faith that you'll do it perfectly and it won't explode violently, and it'll be great.
Nick is right. You're always taking the credit and you're taking it back. It's one time when your British is not showing, and it's kind of weird, honestly.
I think the best one I ever heard was from a while back. Was somebody was like, how come English people don't learn about the American Civil War, not the Civil War, the American Revolutionary War, and the sort of the tea throwing and all that kind of stuff. And the response came from a British person was basically like, for you, that was your entire history and foundation of your country. For us, that was Tuesday.
Well, that actually explains my last Tuesday pretty right on. So right up with that. So that's good to know.
Well,
that,
you were on a boat throwing tea over the end of a bridge against the British? How come I wasn't informed?
Because I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
I
do it every Tuesday.
Well,
It's my regular Tuesday thing. When I say I'm going to pub trivia, I'm actually going to throw a butt ton of British, like Yorkshire-style tea into the nearest body of water, which is normally a puddle, but that's not the point.
See, the thing is, normally I would be terrified to speak out against you Americans. But tonight, because I have a couple of Brits in the chat as well, I've got Liam and James over here
it's
who are
evenly split that way. So
I reckon we could get a good West Side Story style knife fight going on. I reckon we'd probably have a decent chance.
Well, if I bring my cat into the mix of this, and I think that I don't think you're gonna be able to survive if I bring my cat into this.
Hey, you're bringing your what into this?
I'm bringing my cat into this. I'm not bringing my pussy into this. I'm bringing my cat, my black cat, into this.
You see, I'm not even sure if this is like some kind of like Gen Z euphemism. Like, is that what the youngest kids are calling it now? I'm gonna get my cat out on you, or
I mean, that would be pretty freaking terrible. Like, that would be terrifying. But no, I mean, my physical, my physical black cat that is separate from me.
Well, you're lucky because I also have a black cat, and mine, So we're back to being evenly spaced.
Well, I could bring Nick's cat into it. He's got a black cat.
What has this stream devolved into? I don't know, Nick. Help win crowd back. Just type Ayo and we'll move on.
Well, there are several black pussies within the context of this stream. But he does make a good point. We probably should get into the game. Nick asks, does your cat have an HDMI cord? Because his is.
Does HDMI stand for? Oh shit! I've put myself on the spot.
It literally stands for what you think it stands for. It's not a.
Does HDMI stand for humidity dick minge incarcerated? Because I don't want to end up in prison. Yeah, that was me thinking on the spot. Does your cat eat HDMI cords like mine? He's fixed it. Okay. No, mine doesn't eat HDMI. Unfortunately, mine was a SCART cat. So yeah.
That's okay.
It's a bit of a bummer. But what can you do?
Better than an AV or an RCA cable cat, I suppose.
Hey, this is the thing, when they back in the day when they were coaxial cats, it was phenomenal. When they accidentally connected to the aerial, they went up like a Christmas tree. It was brilliant.
Oh yeah, or you can do
the cousin.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it was Cousin Eddie who said if that cat had 9 lives, he just spent them all.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. But on that very, very downer note, we should probably get into the game. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we've literally just gone all around the universe and back to our seats in 15 minutes, and I think that was quite good. Leaves just said they killed Fritz. Damn you! Damn you all to hell!
All Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get into the game. So everybody that's interested in playing, head on over to Rifftrax.games, and we'll get the room code up here in a sec. Oh god, now the Brits are on it. They've killed Fritz. Yes, they've killed Fritz. Anyway.
Wait, they've killed Fritz?
Apparently they've killed Fritz, and Madame
They've
wants to know...
killed Fritz!
Madame wants to know what's in the box, and I agree.
It was Gwyneth Paltrow's black cat.
Oh, damn. Poor Fritz. That's so sad. Anyway.
Hey-o.
Alright, so... What the fuck is even tonight? You know, the day started off really well. Like, oh my god, we had, the guy that designed, Rifftrax actually... got in with us and was like saying, hey, we're really glad that you play our game and stuff. Why is my new computer name on there? I have no idea. Oh, you call your computer Babs. That's right, I forgot about that. Madame, that was in honor of you. Because we love your face and you're awesome.
Oh, yes.
Okay, if anybody else wants to play, go ahead and jump in there as audience members, and we'll make sure to rotate around accordingly.
Nick says, was it her bejazzled? Hey! Every time, Nick, I am not missing one.
Oh my god.
Every time.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get this party started. And we'll see where the night takes us.
Oh, God.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Oh, yes. Did I mention tonight I'm not having a beer, so I'm going to be sharp.
That's what you say. I don't necessarily believe you in that respect. But you know,
No, I'm still going to be fucked.
that's what she said.
At a slight point.
Ew!
Everyone's riffs are played back, and you vote for your favorite. At the end of all the rounds, the player with the most points wins.
Did y'all get that?
Good.
Round
Because we're not doing it again.
That's right.
I need you tonight.
Oh, no.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Oh, there's a day in the chat as well. Now, I'm not saying that you get more points if you use Freddie Mercury things, but if you do, you will be rewarded accordingly with a nice gift pack put together by TYT Dan.
Oh. Depending on region, please check your local provider. Terms and conditions apply.
Exactly, and you have to take care of shipping yourself, unfortunately. Now, I do love the attention to detail with this. They've got Mr. B Natural, they've got... Oh, hey! Well, of course you're the guy from Harlem. Who else would you be? Game audio is a bit low.
Oh, I can crank that up a little bit.
If you can.
How's that?
And I cranked it here too, so...
We have had a little bit of audio trouble with the stuff here tonight, but...
Because I have a date with the Snow Queen, so get my camera.
I need you tonight.
We are going to have some really hardcore sex.
I
Oh,
need you
yummy.
tonight.
Rudolph, the Tracy Lord's years.
I need you tonight.
I'd ran out of the fairy lights to go on the roof, so I'll need to hang you up there with a safety pin.
I need you tonight.
I need your red nose to help draw out the anal raccoon.
Oh no!
I need you
Oh,
tonight.
dear.
My nose is like Triv's jacking it full of red heart excitement.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
Oh, hey Dan, you might want to check chat.
I did. Nick has just put in, I live in Orlando, Florida.
You're doing great. Let it get to your head.
Good game, everybody.
Yeah, very good.
Round 2.
Like round one,
And
but
upon
one
my
extra.
signal, the poisonous cloud will be released. That will be my message to the world.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
And James, how is that for audio? Is that any better? I guess if folks in chat want to let us know if it's, I don't know that we can crank it too much more, but obviously wait until after you get your riffs in. So.
He says it's still a little bit on the quiet side.
And upon my signal, the poisonous cloud will be released. That will be my message to the world.
That Bernard Manning's farts can never be huffed without deadly effects.
And upon my signal, the poisonous cloud will be released. That will be my message to the world.
Now available at participating Taco Bell's Our Grande Poisonous Gas Special.
And upon my signal, the poisonous cloud will be released. That will be my message to the world.
The message of Triv's potato computer. The thing is such a fucking drag man.
And upon my signal,
Prefer
the
being drag
poisonous
queen.
cloud will be released. That will be my message to the world.
You have 1 hour to decide, space penguins, your friend or the world, bitches.
And upon my signal, the poisonous cloud will be released. That will be my message to the world.
But as she removed my balls, I was like, don't you dare touch my lower manu.
And upon my
Mano.
signal, the poisonous cloud will be released. That will be my message to the world.
I want to destroy Sweden for some reason.
Damn.
Time to pick the funniest riff.
That's
Vote now.
Reptilicus's job, and everyone knows it.
Absolutely. Alright, I did jack up the audio a bit. For God's sake.
Oh god damn it! Somebody please
Sunshine.
give this woman a magazine and 15 minutes alone so we can push past this.
I don't think there's any hope of that. Okay, cool. Thank you, James. I appreciate that.
Round 3.
I do enjoy an all-around free A. Oh, God.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
There's a musical to Superman? Or Superman the Musical? Holy crap.
I did not know that.
I didn't either. That's kind of awesome. Just a computer update. It is not smoking yet. But I also haven't offered it a cigar, so that might be a change. Or that might be a difference. Alright, who's doinging?
So guys, how are you finding the new year so far? Like, is it going well for you? Are you having a terrible time in 2023? Have you won the lottery? If you've won the lottery, we'd love to know.
Absolutely. And we will be charging you for this stream approximately, we're not sure how many dollars, but you know. Oh, hey Dan, did you know that you're Mr. B Natural?
Really?
Apparently.
I'm going to look forward to that. I'll savor that. I'm okay with being Mr. B. I'll take that.
Go, move, move, move.
The question is, do you
I'm,
look good in a
I'm-
jaunty hat?
Oh, I look positively darling in a jaunty hat.
Aww.
I make everybody go, ooh. Some people go,
See these
ooh.
people here, they came to see why Triv keeps jacking everything. It's like she's horny you.
Oh no!
Come and get your Easter eggs, they're freshly crapped out.
Oh no.
Alright, time to scar you kids for the rest of your lives.
Pretty
Now line
much.
up for pictures, kids.
Highly appropriate.
Oh my god, it's Santa. Let's kill him and use his intestine to decorate a tree. Missing since 1967. If you have any information, contact the FBI on 555555555.
Got a
You're
favorite
short a
riff?
couple of numbers,
Vote
but
now.
I appreciate the idea of it. Let's see. Liam says this year's been a mixed bag for me, but so far more on the good side. Stefano says getting Green Zero and Solar Time movements up and running. Gotta get my life together somehow.
Well, look at you. I bet you had a
Very noble endeavour, man. Congratulations with that, and good to hear, Liam, that you're having more good than bad. Kurt says as well, the new year's going all right. Not the best, but it's better than 2021. Can't complain. You know, if it's going good, it's going okay. You know.
Absolutely.
Oh my God! Nick's won the chance to watch the Banana Splits movie over and over again.
Hey, there's some really great kills in that
And the
one,
foreman
regardless of
figured
how
it was a
bad
good
is.
time for Joe and him to leave.
Okay, yeah, I'd agree with that.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Oh, good. So Superman the musical was a 1975 made-for-TV special based on the Broadway play. I've heard it's hilarious. I will have to look that up. That might actually be really fun to review. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. How about for you, Dan? How has the year so far been treating you?
One second, let me just get this
Oh,
out.
sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
That's okay. Yeah, it's been all right so far. First week was a little bit rough. Bumpy landing, getting back into work. You know, we've had a few, as you've no doubt seen in the news. There's a lot of waves of basically companies going "fuck you," and sending out lots of redundancies. And one of those companies was a company I work for. So it was a little bit of a weird kind of opening few weeks where it was just very stressy and nobody knew what was going on. But after that, it's been okay the last couple of weeks, I'd say.
Foreman figured it was a good time for Joe and him to leave.
Tony Soprano then returned to Mike's hospital bed and drowned him in cream of tomato soup.
Mike's wife said they'd bring some more tomatoes. And the foreman figured it was a good time for Joe and him to leave.
Most of the tomatoes taste like shit.
That's true.
Mike's wife said they'd bring some more tomatoes. And the foreman figured it was a good time for Joe and him to leave.
But see, Joe wasn't going for tomatoes. He was going for potatoes before Triv steals all of them for her PC.
Maybe that's what's wrong. Maybe it's just packed with potatoes.
Mike's wife said they'd bring some more tomatoes. And the foreman figured it was a good time for Joe and him to leave.
God dang stealth tomato salesman invading my hospitals.
Mike's wife said they'd bring some more tomatoes. And the foreman figured it was a good time for Joe and him to leave.
They had a date with a very angry Cholo.
Oh my God.
Mike's wife said they'd bring some more tomatoes. And the foreman figured it was a good time for Joe and him to leave.
All right, Mike, your wife and I are going to have sex in the broom closet.
But where's the tomatoes?
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
So how's your new year been so far, man?
Oh, well, I got COVID over Christmas, and I'm dealing with whatever the hell this is, where I'm hacking a lung out on a regular basis. But, other than that, yeah, I mean, normal stuff's going okay. Family's doing okay. So yeah, that's hopefully can get my computer fixed here soon, so it stops being a potato and maybe becomes more of a French fry. Maybe I don't know.
Hey, sounds good. Sounds good.
Liam's been feeling down, James has been feeling down. I'm sorry, stupid brain. Anyway, it started with my old laptop crash. I got a new laptop and it's been working perfectly. I had fear over the SSDD. Now I'm anxious about physical media going away for some reason. Actually, I mean, I think it's gonna be one of those things where it's either gonna it's like vinyl. You know, there are things that will come out on vinyl, there are things that won't. There will be things that will come out on physical media, there will be things that won't. And unfortunately,
Oh yeah.
Don't get cocky.
it's like movies. You know, every new form of thing that's come along has definitely changed the game, but the things that are important and stick around will continue to stick around. They'll just may change a bit.
Okay, riffers. It's
Oh
the
yeah,
final
absolutely.
round.
Don't come any nearer. Don't touch me.
Well, that's rude.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Woohoo! On the plus side, I read that HMV is opening more stores. Well, that's cool to know. That was always a cool place when I was over there. I wish we had those over here too. That would be fun. But that's okay. You know what's really good, Dan? I have not hit the auto stop button by accident yet. I'm very proud of myself.
Hey.
HMV
You're
is
doing all right.
sort of like Sam Goody. I think it's mainly media, or is it other stuff too? HMV?
Yeah, so it's basically like originally it was for music and occasionally sort of films like videotapes, DVDs, and now it's kind of expanded to just kind of be a bit of a nerd shop. They sell like Funko Pops, they sell like band t-shirts, stuff like that. So it's basically your all-round media place now, pretty much.
Isn't there an HMV that's like clothing as well, or something like that? HVM? Am I crazy?
There used to be a CNA, which was a clothing shop.
No, I must be having my thing screwed up. Oh, it's H&M. Oh, Dan, I'm sorry. You need to okay, apologies.
No, it's no trouble.
Don't come any nearer. Don't touch me.
If you touch me, then I will have Mr. Nosybonk and his horde of anal raccoon trivs on you.
Oh, damn it.
God.
Don't come any nearer. Don't touch me.
I've had sex with the space girl from Life Force.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Don't come any nearer. Don't touch me.
But I'm the masseuse you ordered.
Don't come any nearer. Don't touch me.
I got crabs.
I'm several large crabs.
Don't
in
come
a
any
kimono.
nearer. Don't touch me.
If you do, I will melt. It's a real problem.
Damn.
Don't come any nearer. Don't touch me.
Nah, don't touch me.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
Isn't there like kind of a secondhand media shop over there called like Sex or SNX? SEX?
Yeah, so
SNX?
nobody really knows how to pronounce it. Like some say it's X, I say it's CEX. Some people say Kex, but yeah, it's CEX. And they're great. You know, you can get some real bargains from them. Just their online shop is a fucking joke. If you go in store, you can like get. I mean, I picked up the complete David Lynch Blu-ray box set, and it was like 30 quid at the time that I picked it. I picked up like 12 from there because they mislabeled it. It's just stupid prices.
The winner
Oh,
Why
1 second.
did I think, oh crap. Oh, okay.
Hey, congrats, Liam. Well done.
Oh, good job, Liam. I'm so sorry. I had this moment where my computer was like not doing
Now,
anything. It's like,
please join us
oh
for
no,
Bars
please
and
don't
Punch
die.
in the
But it's
Fellowship
okay.
Hall.
So we're okay. I might just need a minute. Oh,
Oh
God.
yeah.
Oh shit. Fuck my life.
But yeah, they do good stuff. The only problem is if you buy online, they like charge you a fortune in shipping. I think it's something like £9 an item or something stupid like that. So they're great for their actual branches, like you can get some real bargains. But their online stuff, you can only really go on there if you want specific things.
Alrighty, let's see here. We've got Liam is the winner. We got Lewis the guard is Dan. Tony the corpse-eating horse is the real Harry. The girl at the airport is James. Aquatic champion number 2 is Stefano. And future Coda Man is King Kurt.
All hail King Kurt.
Exactly. Future Coda Man. Alrighty, next game.
Okay.
That's better than riffing.
Were you in the last one, Trev, or?
I was not jumping in.
I'll let you jump in on this one, and I'll just hold the fort. Oh god, there's already 2 Trivs in here. How on earth am I gonna be able? This is this. Oh god, she started, guys. Everybody get under a table. I don't think she can laugh, Quake. I think if she does, her lungs will explode. So please, for the love of all that's holy, don't. Just don't. Oh god, she's going. She's going, guys. This is it. It was nice knowing you all.
Oh shit. Okay. If you want to jump in, Dan, Kurt says the king needs a beverage.
Ah, okay. Hopefully a thirst-quenching mead will suffice,
Oh,
sire.
Definitely so. Definitely so. All right, let's get this party started. Go ahead and hit it, Dan. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool.
I didn't have the button, but I can manually control it because I have a physical controller on this thing.
In each round of right
Wah!
round 1.
How do you misplace this?
We can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
misplaced discs like that. I actually got a double set of the Volcano and the Towering Inferno from a place here that's like that called Half Price Books, and somehow the disc for one didn't work, and the disc on the other one had so many scratches it played, but just barely.
I'll put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
Yes, I do, actually, Puda. Now I have to break out the barbed wire dildo.
Ouch.
Oofed. Too macabre.
We can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
I wield Triv's potato and it will fuck you up.
Technically one of the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, I would say
We
so.
are fighting here. Do you mind?
Let us fight in peace. I'm not letting this bullet go to waste.
I'll put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
If that's the mood you're in tonight, I better get Bill Goldberg in here instead.
He's great in Santa's
I'll
Sleigh.
put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
It's fight night, ladies and gents, and it's Yuppie versus Mutton dressed as lamb. Place your bets.
I'll put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
I do mind. See, if you start dancing, then we have to dance till we go.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
What would the potato stone's power be? Would it just make you really starchy, or would it, like, turn everything into potatoes?
I'm thinking it would just crash everything in sight. Like, if you're in a car, you're so fucked, it's not even funny.
Oh, I'm so proud of
It
you.
just makes the engine disappear.
Basically, yeah. But only for a short amount of
The
time.
king is returned.
So it's kind
Oh
an
yes, as long as it's wielded.
It's kind of an EMF generator, but the problem is that it's huge. It will have the power to blanch you.
Round two.
Pray for sinners. Now.
Love Blood Harvest so
Very
much.
good movie.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
So Dan, or have you mentioned your crazy kebab story?
Yeah, so before the stream started, I've been, so like basically a long story short, I've been with my partner for most of the afternoon because she bakes stuff sometimes, and I'll tell you more in a minute.
Pray for sinners. Now.
God is dead.
That's definitive.
Pray for sinners. Now.
Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast.
Pray for sinners. Now.
We find ourselves in the world of Dan and Triv's love affair and threesome with the dancing platypuses of Brighton.
Damn.
I mean, I thought our platypus story was low key, but fair enough. It's out, it's out.
Fair.
They will start censoring porn.
No!
Pray for sinners. Now.
Brought to you live by Pepsi Corporation. Pepsi, catch the wave, this time on the Lake of Fire.
Pray for sinners. Now.
God forgive my terrible makeup job. I trusted the wrong black pussy.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
So yeah, basically, I've been helping my partner by being a little sous chef to her, just helping to sort of pass her spatulas and buttercream and shit. And we decided to have a takeaway, and I ordered a kebab, and she had a curry, and they delivered her curry, but they didn't deliver my kebab. So I had to call them, and it was just atrocious. Like, the line to speak to them was just terrible. And after about like 40 minutes of waiting, they finally turned up with a kebab that might as well have been raw for how cooked it was. It was just freezing cold. And then for the next sort of 15-20 minutes, whilst we reheated the kebab, we made several bad jokes about badly packed kebabs.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Kurt, yes, I did do a Gordon Ramsay raw.
That's it. Pack him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. Come on, you have to try harder.
Bring him here or I'll break out the BFG 9000.
Oh, shit.
That's it. Pack him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. Come on, you have to try harder.
I think I saw this in a German movie once.
That's it. Pack him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. Come on, you have to try harder.
Hurry up or else I'll have to bring in robotic Richard Simmons.
Oh, God.
That's it. Pack him
Spangly
in.
shorts and all.
Bring him in. Bring him in. Come on, you have to
Do
try
not
harder.
want.
No.
I need to see some ass.
That's it. Pack him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. Come on, you have to try harder.
It was at that moment that the donkey never wanted a package from Santa ever again.
That's it. Pack him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. Come on, you have to try harder.
That's one big Jack ASSSSS shoe.
Time to pick the funniest riff.
Sure.
James, I'm
Everyone,
glad-
Nick. I'm not missing him.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just saying, everyone, Nick. I'm not missing him.
James, I'm glad your story ended sort of happily despite the loss. I'm sorry.
Simply stunning work.
Very much so.
Round 4.
Oh, they sent a family, a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Okay, question for the chat. If you could have one really rubbish superpower, something that doesn't actually help you day to day, it's just something that you could do, what rubbish superpower would you like? I would like the ability to locate cutlery in a kitchen without having ever been in there before. So, like, if I went into your kitchen, Triv, and you were like, oh, can you get me a spoon? I would know exactly which drawer and which spoon it was.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that would actually be kind of a neat power.
Oh shit! You got 69 mega AIs trying to
hell
get
yeah.
you sexy girls. Oh man, that's so hot. I can't believe it. I'm just gonna do this, and you can stop doing that, you crazy kids.
Oh, they sent a family, a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
Yay, the zoo room's looking pretty good. You should see our red room.
Oh, they sent a family, a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
And it's at that moment she realized that she could unite them into one big animal dong.
Oh, they sent a family, a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
I'll just slip into my play penguin costume.
Oh, they
Oh,
sent
God.
a family, a small
Oh,
family,
remind me
some
to tell you about
community
Mr.
helpers,
Penguin.
and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
What are things you won't find at Margot a Largo?
Oh, they sent a family, a small family, some community helpers, and a lot of nice farm and zoo animals. Oh, good.
They were all found cut into pieces in the garage, after the family took cyanide to evade conviction for their crime.
Damn.
Here we go again.
Welcome Noble, who has chosen the very mild superpower of being able to take a bra off with one hand.
I think that actually sounds pretty good.
That's pretty
and
decent.
Stefano wants the ability to predict what combination of hair and clothes colors look good on women.
That is a perfect choice of a power.
Oh,
You know, you can use that effectively. It's not going to save the world, but it'll make a lot more people stylish.
I would like to be able to start my car from inside the house.
That's good. I like that.
It gets
That's
cold out
decent.
there.
Well, I, for one,
It does. Imagine being able to thaw it out without, like, even having to step outside. You're just like, vroom, on, and you can make yourself, like, a cup of tea or something.
Exactly. Now, regarded, they do have remote starts, but that's not the point.
Okay, Riffers, it's the final round.
My, what a peculiar-looking creature you are.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Yeah, Mr. Penguin is a European gentleman who is still alive. He's like 90-something. And he basically, for the last 50-odd years at least, has lived his life as a penguin. Let me try and find a picture of him. So, like, he basically lives at the zoo, and he hangs around with... Here he is. He eats nothing but fish. And...
Really?
Yeah, he wears a little penguin suit, and he waddles around the streets of... I want to say it's Italy. It might be Germany. It's Belgium. It's Belgium. He's a Belgian man. Let me grab you a... Here's what he looks like. It's this one. I'll put that in the chat as well, so people who are interested can take a little look.
My, what a peculiar-looking creature you are.
God left me unfinished.
My, what a peculiar-looking creature you are.
Demon. Kill it with fire.
My, what a peculiar-looking creature you are.
How many butts have bled from sitting on your horn?
It's just as a horns there,
My,
too.
what a peculiar-looking creature you are.
It was at this time Mr. Pumpkin decided to find out about Triv's computer and mate with its potato goodness.
Oh, God. No.
Oh dear. Mr. Pumpkinhead.
My,
After dark.
what a
No.
peculiar-looking creature you
Hey,
are.
Chris, welcome on board.
Mate, what an asshole of a face you have.
My, what a peculiar-looking creature you are.
Put me out of my misery already.
Time to place your vote, fellow Riffers.
Yeah, so he's been like that now for about 50 or so years. He's in his 90s now. There's a show in England called Eurotrash that covered him quite extensively. They had him on the show as a special guest. But like his house is filled with like all penguin like art and furniture and sculptures, and yeah, he's lived as a penguin literally for years.
Wow.
Well played, good Riffer. The
I will
round
say,
is yours.
that particular version of Wizard of Oz, I know it's an obvious thing, but I just watched it the whole thing through here recently, and oh my god. Like, words do not describe how fucking weird that is.
I still haven't seen it, you know. It's been one that's been onto my to-watch pile for a while, but...
Hey, good job, James.
James! Nicely done.
Congratulations.
Thanks to everyone who played. Let's give each other a hand.
Dan, if you want to jump in on this one, I'll jump out.
I was already in on this one, so...
Oh, okay. Question mark.
Titanic will return in Roger Corman's Titanic 2.
Better than Titanic 666.
James says, yes, go me, go me. Yes, go you, go you. Stefano, Winterbee's #1. Nicely handled.
Nice.
Time to make movies funny
All right.
with Rifftrax the
Code for
Game.
this one is WBTN. Go forth, do the thing. Oh, shoot. I jumped in on this one, too.
Yeah, it's cool. We still got a slice left on the board.
I
Mr.
can-
Penguin's playing. Fantastic.
Nice. Now, just a heads up, if you didn't make it into this game, you can also join as an audience member at any time. And you it allows you to
Absolutely.
vote
Hello,
and such.
aspiring riffers. In each round of writer riff mode,
me-
a movie clip will play. Every clip has a spot to write your own joke or
Exactly.
riff, as we
Newt
call
Newt.
it. If you're stuck, you can choose a randomly assigned riff from one of our
Newt,
own.
Newt, motherfucker.
The riffs just keep on coming. Time for the next round.
Betty, that's not Santa's house. What is it?
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
I popped the website you have to visit if you want to join in, ladies and gents, in the chat. So if you do want to join as an audience member and you've missed out on being on the sofa here, you can still join as an audience member and give out points and, you know, involve yourself and have a really nice time. You don't have to be on a phone. If you've got a tablet or you're on a desktop or a laptop, you can join us in any way as long as you're connected to the internet. Basically, if you're watching this, you can play.
Exactly. Unless it's on a potato.
Betty, that's not
Absolutely.
Santa's house. What is it?
That dear brother is a poorly designed cardboard automaton made for $1.50. Run now.
Betty, that's not
This is
Santa's
such a weird
house.
movie.
Love it.
What is it?
It's a mobile abortion clinic. He's
Oh
come
my
to finish
God.
the job. Run.
Betty, that's not Santa's house. What is it?
It's Victor Salva on his way to a Halloween party. Run away.
Betty, that's not Santa's house. What is
How
it?
would Santa even
That's
fit in?
what happens when you grow up and are jacking it.
Betty, that's not Santa's house.
Oh my god.
What is it?
Pingu's bodyguard.
Not untrue.
Hmm.
That's not Santa's house. What is it?
It's Metal Mickey, you moron.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
So, Santa Claus conquers the Martians or Santa Claus? Or Santa Claus versus the devil, I guess it's probably
That's a good
also known as.
I think Santa Claus conquers the Martians. Like, Santa Claus is weird and funky and fun, but I saw this one first, and I just really enjoy it.
I go for the other one. I just have a real soft spot for pitch.
Might be a champion
Understandable.
riffer in the making.
It takes a certain class of person to be able to pull off silk boxers.
Oh yeah. No, absolutely.
Round
Nick
two.
says, Victor Salva, damn, I spit taked that.
Oh god, it's a naughty racism.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
So Dan told us about his kebab journey. Anybody else have any interesting meals lately that are worthy of this epic chat? I'll tell you, I almost had a floor sandwich from Panera. They dropped it on the floor and then it got dropped again. So
I
third
swear,
take.
if someone compares me to Ming the Merciless one more time.
Hey, 5-second rule.
Yeah, not
A
on that
ranked
floor.
film production. I can assure you, I'm 100% Chinese and not Christopher Lee doing a naughty racism. Rank film distributors present carry on race fucking.
I'm sensing a trend.
Newt my Fu Manchu ass bitches. Is this the intro to Trivs and Dan's Nosy Bunk sex stream?
Oh my god.
Why is this? Why is this chat? The nosy bonk mask stays on, ladies and gents. Oh god. Trey, please. Your lungs can't handle it. She's building up. Somebody help. She's gonna blow.
Have I gone from
Oh
blow,
no.
though?
Oh.
Damn it, I'm so sorry, Kurt.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Into your riff now.
Aw, thank you so much, James. I appreciate that.
Nick says Triv has jacked so much she's now blowing her sucks. Jacko! Okay, here's a question for you. Has anyone here ever picked food out of a bin and eaten it?
So pull the, yeah.
Is it a bit too early to say Jimmy Savile is in a bunny costume?
Oh god.
No, it is not. Oh god.
Literally, this is hell right there. No riff.
Well,
And it was then I realized that would never be part of Thumper's 69 party. Batman, you son of a bitch. If you look to the right, you'll see director David Lynch saying, and if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
and if you can believe it.
Here we see death, ferrying the souls of the departed and silly to their final resting place.
Nice.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
Actually, so it's
We've
funny
gone
you
from
mention
suck
that.
to blow.
So the George Costanza thing, this actually happened at my office not too long ago. They were giving away popcorn in sealed bags for Christmas, and one of my coworkers had a whole bunch of them in a bin that had been sometimes used as a recycling bin. And the cleaning people, for some reason, decided that this was all trash, and tossed it all into a garbage bag that went into a closet that they normally fill. Like as they fill it, then they'll get rid of it. And so my coworker was looking all around for it, looked through the dumpster, found these bags inside of this bag inside of this closet, and cleaned off all the bags.
There was Johanna, Hammond's wife.
And they were all still sealed.
Yes, they were all still sealed.
Are you
Okay,
the next
okay, that's understandable. That's understandable. I will give that a free pass. I don't think that's eating garbage.
No, but it was just the idea of that, so...
Yeah. No. That's a fair one. That's a fair one. I think the closest I've ever got is I had a styrofoam container with some food in that was next to the bin that hadn't gone in yet.
Ah, okay.
But I'm a clean freak as a rule, so as soon as it crosses the threshold of the top of that bin, I'm not touching it anymore. It's gone.
Stefano had half a lemon and a piece of gum he found under his shoe once. Well, good for you, man. Proud of you. It made your immune system stronger or something?
Contrary to popular belief, it actually made him incredibly unwell.
There was Johanna,
Possibly.
Herman's wife.
They lived on their own in a cave. I believe they were called Joanna's hermits.
Uh-oh, there was Johanna, Herman's wife.
Fuck sake Herman, stop eating cakes out the trash or else I'll downgrade your potato to Windows ME.
Uh-oh, there was Johanna, Herman's wife.
She had heard of his audition for Planin, and she was very annoyed.
Uh-oh, there was Johanna, Herman's wife.
When she came to America, she decided to sit in a baby carriage and fell in love with the Eggman.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
There
Eggman!
was Johanna, Herman's wife.
He's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy.
Uh-oh, there was Johanna, Herman's wife.
Don't let the Johanna mask fool you, it's Nosy Bonk with a nice ass.
Got a favorite riff? Vote.
That nosy bonk is thick.
That he is.
I found out the other day, by the way, ladies and gents, you can buy a latex nosy bonk mask for $50.
Oh, God.
Yeah, they like do it like a full blown. I'm so close. Like if payday comes and I'm in the right mindset, I am having a nosy bonk mask. I don't even give a fuck. It's like a full blown like Dom Post type thing. It's got like the full size nose and it's got like real hair. Nick says, Dan, you took too long. Go. You should buy a KO.
What is this stream? It's awesome, but holy fuck. Oh, man.
You're doing great. Let it get
Oh, fuck. Anyway.
Okay, Riffers. It's the final round.
Still want to stay here, Mr.
Oh
Bailey?
god, Planet of the Dinosaurs. Jesus Christ, that was a film and a half.
Yes, it was.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Okay, question for the chat. Careful in advance. What's the worst thing you've ever put in your mouth?
Ooh. That's a good question.
What's the worst thing you have ever put in your mouth? I think for me, I had durian a while ago. It's known as cheese fruit.
Oh, it smells terrible.
And yeah, it smells terrible, and it's sort of creamy tasting and just gross. It was still in my mouth like hours later. It was horrible.
Underwear, so no.
Still want to stay here, Mr. Baylor?
Yes, because if we tackle this dinosaur, Dan will make it into the world's greatest Weetabix, and Dan putting things in mouth as wow.
Wow, that was surprisingly relevant.
Still want to stay here, Mr. Baylor?
We can run away, but I swear that BBC, Big Brontosaurus cock isn't the reason.
Still want to stay here, Mr. Baylor?
Fuck no, this isn't like an invasion of the dinosaurs, the puppets aren't that shit.
Still want to stay here, Mr. Baylor?
Yes, we'll hire Newman to run our tech. We'll be rich. Bezos level rich.
Still want to stay here, Mr. Baylor?
No, I've got an important meeting to attend to with the mighty Gorga.
Nice.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
Chris says that his mum's cooking was the worst thing he's ever put in his mouth, and Nick said that he tried Marmite one time and regretted it for life after that. Well, there is a reason it's branded as love it or hate it.
Don't get cocky.
Stefano, you made homemade KFC curry.
How do you make KFC curry? So we'll just KFC stuff and then add curry to it?
Possibly.
Can
You know,
elaborate, Stefano?
And the winner
please
is...
do.
And
Hey, James again. 2 in a row. Nicely handled, man.
Bow down before your new champion Riffer.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're scum! We suck!
Very regal.
Very much so. I think it might give King Kurt a run for his money. Alright, so we got the winner was James. Popcorn salesman was Liam. Friend of organ player number 1 was me. Forgetful Cop 4 was Mr. Penguin. Happy the Clown Computer was TYT Dan. Are you trying to tell us something? And Jack Frost the Snowman was Stefano. That still doesn't tell me whether it's Keaton or a cult movie.
The answer may surprise you.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. It will. I'll sit out this game. Go ahead and play.
Okay.
Better than riffing. More riffing.
Go ahead and jump in.
I'll wait.
FXTT is the number 2 put in there. What the hell?
Absolutely. Triff sucked.
We also have Dolomite. Man, that's amazing.
Great to have Rudy Ray back from the dead.
Absolutely. Unless it's Eddie Murphy in disguise.
Triff, how old are you?
Not me, I swear it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're not asking for a Christmas present, you realize that?
Oh God.
What's politics?
Nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
I swear it's not me.
Time to play
Okay. All right. Neither of us are playing this time round, Triff. So we get to be regal adjudicators here.
Oh my god!
We're shaking it up tonight. Now you guys have to amuse us. We've hosted you long enough. Fuck you guys. Make us laugh. I love you guys. Fuck you. You're great. I hate you. Go away. Come back. I love you.
Oh shit!
Wild card.
Oh my god.
So yeah, one of the things I was going to mention is something I've had in my closet for a while now, or at least a few years, and I've been meaning to get round to it. Is I own a copy of the official Doctor Who cookbook.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'll wait until Triv Sucked has put his or her answer in, and we've gone through the rest, and I'll tell you how that book came to exist, because it is interesting.
I'm sure.
And yeah, there's some fun stuff to be had about that. Kurt says he wanted to put P.T. Wheatstraw, but it was too long.
You realize that? It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
That's what you
Penis
said.
cock dick sucks anal beads Macho Man Randy Savage ball sack Triv potato Dan's raccoon anals I poop eating taco.
You're not asking for a Christmas present, you realize that?
No.
It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
Christmas is a gun. Politics is knowing when to pull the trigger.
You're not asking for a Christmas present, you realize that? It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
But I'm a firm believer in the Tories.
Get him, Ben.
You're not asking for a Christmas present, you realize that? It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than explain politics to a dumbass kid.
You're not asking for a Christmas present, you realize that? It's politics.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd want in your Christmas stocking.
David Cameron put a pig's severed dick in my stocking.
Oh my god.
You're not asking for a Christmas
Hey, that's
present,
just
you
a
realize
standard
that?
Downing Street procedure.
Politics.
True.
What's politics?
It's nothing you'd
Goes
want
back
in
to
your Christmas stocking.
1635
I
and
mean,
the
every
rule of
single
pig dick.
political party want to shit and jizz on your hopes and dreams.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
So what is I can tell the rest of them, but what is the Tripped Suck one supposed to be? Like you got Mr. Be Natural, Guy from Harlem. Is that the mask, the ACI mask short?
Possibly. We'll go with that one, because I can't think of anybody else who would have a big furry face.
I bet you had a good breakfast.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. At least one that's really well known.
Hmm.
Oh, pretty evenly split.
Nicely handled.
Well done, Mo.
Round 2.
Oh no!
It's that time again.
So yeah, basically the Doctor Who cookbook was made, and I believe it was sort of in the wilderness years between Colin Baker's Doctor and Sylvester McCoy's. Either that, or it was at some point in the sort of transition between Peter Davison and Colin Baker. It was definitely during Colin Baker's time, because he was still technically the Doctor at this point. But basically what happened was, at the time, the show was run by a guy called John Nathan Turner, and his partner, Gary Downey, was basically unofficially also kind of running elements of the show. He was kind of like managing inner circles and doing all the kind of gossipy side of things. And one of the ideas he came up with, they were notoriously alcoholics, one of the ideas they came up with drunkenly was, let's do a Doctor Who cookbook. So what they did was they went out to anyone who had worked in Doctor Who in the last, 30 years and just said, do us a recipe for the book.
That's what happens when I find out Triv and Dan and Nosybonk are going from suck to blow.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
Damn it,
I'll tell you a
Dan.
bit more in a minute, but sorry.
Hi, is this the White Castle? He's going to fuck me. Garbage day. Hey kids, wanna buy some drugs? Suckers.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
So yeah, they basically went out to everybody who'd ever worked in Doctor Who from 1963 up to the 80s and asked them to submit a recipe. What they neglected was the fact that some of them didn't know how to cook, but thought they could cook, and submitted just any old bollocks, and that some of them were completely and totally made up in recipes that didn't exist before the cookbook did. So think sort of fish fingers and custard type stuff. Now I've always threatened once I get a large subscriber number that I'm basically just going to go and make some of the more interesting dishes. I've actually got it on a shelf. I'll go and grab it because I noticed Nobles asked whether Peter Davison has a recipe in there.
Yeah, that is an interesting question. My question is, Liam, is the John Pertwee recipe a good one, or was it well, it's got potatoes, but it also has chocolate and
skeletons making love
I don't know, haggis or
coffin,
something.
brother.
Oh shoot, I'm so sorry.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Forgive my dumb face.
Okay, so Gary Downey is a multi-talented individual, dancer, choreographer, and now expert intergalactic kook. He's worked on many shows in London's West End, and his TV credits include I, Claudius, Poldark, Nicholas Nickleby, Wuthering Heights, and Doctor Who. He's currently working as a production manager in the BBC's drama department. They have their own dedicated soup section. This is a Doctor Who cookbook, by the way. Soup.
I mean, soup would be a pretty simple thing to not fuck up, but that also could be something that would be very easy to fuck up.
They've got Patrick Troughton's vegetable soup. Got Rula Lenska. John Pertwee has courgette zucchini soup.
That could be good.
It's not bad. Let's have a look, see what else we got here. Nerys Hughes did leek and potato soup from the looks of it.
Oh, okay. Paul McGann has a soup.
You're off the project as of right now. Let me tell you something, mister. You You fire me and I'll make more noise than two skeletons making love in a tin coffin, brother.
You tried and you failed, kids. The lesson is never try.
You're off the project as of right now.
Let me tell you something, mister. You fire me and I'll make more noise than two skeletons making love in a tin coffin, brother.
Yeah, I said that. I think all the time about skeletons making whoopee, especially in a nosy bunk
Oh
mask.
God.
Baba Booey.
You're off the project as of right now.
Let me tell you something, mister. You fire me and I'll make more noise than two skeletons making love in a tin coffin, brother.
Damn, my great-great-great-great-grandparents did it in a cardboard coffin.
You're off the project as of right now.
Let me tell you something, mister. You fire me and I'll make more noise than two skeletons making love in a tin coffin, brother.
Oh God, that mental imagine is terrifying.
You're off the project as of right now.
Let me tell you something.
Noble asks. Oh, sorry.
You fire me and I'll make more noise than two skeletons making love in a tin coffin, brother.
And believe me, I'm an expert in fucking dead people.
You're off the project as of right now.
Let me tell you something, mister. You fire me and I'll make more noise than two skeletons making love in a tin coffin, brother.
I think you need to be a minority sidekick for that insult to work, Dr. Freeman.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
So yeah, Neris Hughes was in Kinder, which is a Peter Davison era story. The one that's got me, I've just got to the back page, is the Doctor Who Fan Club of North America submitted one for a soup called Southwestern Gallifrey Corn Soup.
I mean, Southwest
which
chowder
is
pretty good. I don't know if that's kind of what that is or not, but
it's corn, chicken stock, bouillon, butter, milk, garlic, oregano, salt, pepper, canned chilies, a whole cooked chicken breast, raw diced tomatoes,
I can see that.
grated Monterey Sac Minster cheese, and parsley.
Know what that is.
No idea. This was the 80s. They might as well just put cocaine in everything.
Oh yeah.
What else have we got? I'm trying to find Peter Davison. I'm pretty sure Peter Davison will have one. We've got one here called The Kipper of Trock, and
don't forget
God
to, vote
damn
for
it.
Dan.
We're all waiting.
Oh, shit, sorry. You guys with your Doctor Who stuff, you... I'm going for that one.
Would you check out
Well,
the
Penis,
riffing
you
skills on
definitely
this
had
guy?
the right thing there. Yes, the 80s were very fucking odd. Look at Munchie.
Oh god, not Munchie.
Yes, Munchie.
Round
I actually reviewed that. Peter Davison
Mike's
made
daughter
cocaine
thought
soup.
she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato.
Another tomato one?
It was his favorite fruit.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Hey Dan, do you mind holding down the fort for just a second? I will be right back.
Hey, sure, I can do that. I'm keeping busy looking at this. So we got oh, I'm still trying to find Peter Davison. I'm pretty sure he will have a recipe in here somewhere. I can't imagine he'd have fucked it off that soon. Where is he? Linda Barron, Harry Malloy. So Colin Baker's one was called Doctor's Surprise, and unfortunately it didn't contain any alcohol. But I wish it did. We've got Terence Dix. Terence Dix submitted one called Shebogan
Mike's daughter
Stew.
thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was
Love
his
Uncle
favorite fruit.
Terence.
At that point, Mike's daughter realized she's a failure and that no one will marry her.
Mike's daughter thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was his favorite fruit.
Anthony Ainley later made it for a cake recipe, which he also made with Caramac, leek, and cocaine.
Mike's daughter thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was his favorite fruit.
I guess I'll just have to give him this cucumber I've been keeping warm in my coochie.
Mike's
Oh,
daughter
no.
thought she was bringing her dad a real
Most
treat with that tomato.
uncouth.
It was his favorite fruit.
Why couldn't it be? I mean, it's the only one that makes his dick more than 3 inches.
Mike's daughter thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was his favorite fruit.
It was a great time for red squishy things.
Mike's daughter thought she was bringing her dad a real treat with that tomato. It was his favorite fruit.
Ungrateful cunt.
Oh god, short but sweet.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
I found it. Peter Davison has one recipe in this book, and it's not even a food, it's a drink. It's the doctor's chocolate malted medicine. 4 heaped teaspoons of cocoa, 2 heaped teaspoons of Horlicks, 500 millilitres of dairy ice cream, 1/2 pint of milk, and 2 squirts of chocolate syrup.
That's a massive ass recipe. Also, hello,
Is it?
DMC Campbell. Welcome.
Ah, DMC, yes, welcome. Welcome.
You've come upon a very odd stream.
We're just going through the Doctor Who cookbook. John Pertwee did a poached egg salad. Blinda Barron does have something in
Dan,
here.
you
I've just
need to
skipped
vote.
past it. Oh shit! Sorry, I'm gonna clay that one. I'm gonna put the book away. So I will be just like.
You know what you need to do is just like just have a stream where you just read off all of that stuff.
In a highly erotic voice.
That's a massive recipe, but it still needs a few more ounces of vodka.
Mmm.
Vodka?
Let's booze this up. Make this some medicine.
It's the final round.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hanging in there.
I've been reading about you.
Uh-oh.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff.
But yeah, if I ever like it just.
I've been reading.
Hello? Oh shit. What have you found? Where have I been banned again?
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. But yeah, if we ever hit like a sort of significant milestone on the channel, one of the things I wanted to do is kind of go through and just pick some of the more interesting recipes from that and just make them and kind of do a bit of a taste test with them or something.
Oh, absolutely. Movie Emporium
yeah,
says, so Dan, when David Tennant's episode, or when's David Tennant's episode and has it been declared a national holiday?
It's coming in, I believe, mid to late November. No official date's been pinned on it just yet. Unfortunately, it hasn't been declared a national holiday because the king is a bastard. I mean, his coronation gets a bank holiday, but...
Of course. Just a bank holiday?
I've been reading about
yeah, just the one day off.
Oh, have you now? Really? I love big boys like you.
Oh, hanging in there.
Ooh,
I've been reading about you.
According to Reddit.
Oh, hanging in there.
I've been reading about you.
How did your ass survive so many raccoons burrowing in there?
Oh, hanging in there.
I've been reading about you.
They said you're a dirty cocksucker. Little do they know, you'd suck a clean one too.
Oh, hanging in there.
A very horny stream, ladies and
I've been reading
gentlemen.
about you.
How is that different than any
I
other
read
stream?
that Triv was keeping secrets and
I
won't
know, but
talk
it's
about
getting
it.
exceptional here. We started it
Therefore,
with
she's
Jack in
immune.
it, so...
Oh, hanging in there.
I've been reading about you.
I heard about how you hang out around the school in your windowless van with your binoculars.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
James, I always have time for a come outside joke. That was very funny.
Let's hope Linda Barron's recipe isn't minced dog. I don't know how well that joke will land. My question is, when does this turn into a Doctor Who stream?
Well, this is the thing. I mean, you know, it's one of the problems with having a lot of Doctor Who fans in the chat. You start talking about obscure lore.
I just find it hilarious.
Like, we're all nerds, okay? We've all had enough of this bullshit we call life. We just want to watch David Tennant run around for 20 minutes and occasionally go, oh, yes. And we'll all be happy, and the world will be a better place.
Yeah, I'd be good with Christopher Ellickson running around going, fantastic!
Yeah, I like that. We'll do that. We can get that in. Dolomite, congratulations.
There are no losers here.
The fact that you're dead and still able to do this properly is incredible. Congratulations. Oh, I do not I do not have a Harry Cavill, James Cameron channel. Jesus. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got... The winner was Dolomite. Stupid Alien was a penis. Haikiva Guy is Liam. Ice Cream Bunny is Stefano. Diet Coke victim was Triv sucked. Grocery Witch was James. Boo, no more Tennant. I want his wife back on the show. Noble, I agree. She did really well, and she didn't get the love that she deserved.
Let the riffing commence.
Absolutely.
Head to rifftrax.games and enter.
If you're interested in Eccleston, by the way, Triv, he's recently started doing audio dramas as the Doctor again. So
it's good to know.
they're they're it's a prequel series, so it's set before before he meets Rose Tyler, and it's just kind of him post-regeneration, just trying to figure out who he is. But it's quite good. Very expensive, but decent.
Oh, that's cool. Well, and the thing is that with all of that, like, there was... if you were new to the series, like, that's where I came in on Who, for the most part. And it was kind of cool to see all that stuff. Anyway, for those that are not playing, if you guys want to jump in the audience, feel free. You can vote and then catch the next game, so...
Absolutely. Heart was always with Matt Smith. I really enjoyed his version of the Doctor.
Oh, he was great. A movie clip will play.
Oh, yeah.
Round 1.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
But yeah, so I'd say Matt Smith's my favourite of the main one. Troughton's probably my favourite of the classic series. I do have a soft spot for Pertwee as well, though. Nick says, Dan, did you and I just become best friends with Matt Smith, Doctor Who? Oh yeah, we did. Oh yeah.
Presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
All the wrapped 6-packs were unwrapped and consumed to create these terrible decorations.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
In case you couldn't tell, Christmas is the shittest time of the year.
I mean, that much icicle light or icicle
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
Apart from Uncle Barry, who heads out to smoke something called the Devil's Lettuce and speak to his friend Jack Daniels.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
Fuck that shit, just get a miniature tree and have done with it.
Not untrue.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
Then the sacrifices begin.
I mean, traditionally.
Once the tree is up, presents are placed beneath it, and everyone helps with the decorations.
These gifts aren't for these stupid kids, they're for the better-looking children.
Damn.
Here we go again.
Only the handsome children may have presents.
Now, we'll say, I think classic Who, Davidson is probably my favorite, followed closely by Baker.
Nice. No, they're decent, solid choices. Yeah, I think Davison gets a bit of a hard rep. He's kind of considered the vanilla ice cream of Doctors. You know, he may not be like Tom Baker's Rocky Road or, you know, any of the other sort of big flavours, but he's a good, solid choice.
Well, I
mean, he wore celery in his lapel. How can that not be awesome?
Everybody loves a decorative vegetable.
Absolutely. I'm really interested to see what...
The only Doctor...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's the only Doctor to not go Sonic. Barring, I think Baker had a Sonic device at some point. He wasn't a screwdriver, but...
Dildo?
He was, yeah.
Don't worry about it.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your
Tennant
riff.
used to rib him by saying that he would save the universe with a kettle and some string.
Hey, but he still saved the universe.
Mmm.
Liam says, The Seeds of Doom were my favorite story.
It's a good choice. It's a good, solid one. The Hinchcliffe era of Doctor Who is a definite high point, at least in my opinion, when they sort of went gothic. I think things really picked up. My favourite era of Doctor Who is kind of hard to pin down. I think my favourite story is probably either... I'm going to be basic and say maybe Tomb of the Cybermen, possibly The Invasion.
Don't worry about it.
Oh boo-hoo, let me play a sad song on the world's smallest violin.
Don't worry about it.
Now that's a paddling.
Oof.
Don't worry about it.
I'm off Piers Morgan hunting.
Don't worry about it.
The sonic
Don't worry
dildo
about
strikes
it.
again.
Ooh, it has 6 settings.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just going to get a fire going so we can burn your corpse.
Don't worry about it.
But she did worry about it, viewers. And then people died.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
The George Lazenby of Doctor Who is probably Paul McGann. He had one outing, TV movie. Has a much better representation, has much more appreciation from fans, from things that he did outside of the show, but his one time appearing in the show, I personally thought was alright. I thought he was pretty solid.
Oh yeah. Given what he was given, I mean, it will be interesting to see the fact that they're bringing it back over to Disney, how that ends up going.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that works, because apparently they have some say in the advertising side of things. I don't think they have any involvement in the actual kind of what happens in the show, but they have some control over how it's marketed. So.
Why don't you know him? That's Hot Fingers Friday.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a message jive. You want to dance?
Do it.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
I do love me some Reefer Madness. That is such a crazy ass thing. Oh, Movie Emporium asks, did you ever watch Sylvester McCoy in the movie The Owners?
I haven't, no.
Why don't you know him? That's Hot Fingers Friday.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a message jive.
Is it any good?
Do it.
His hot fingers jived inside me all last night.
Hey, he ain't no paper man.
What?
Why don't you know him? That's Hot Fingers Friday.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a message jive. You want to dance?
Do it.
A simple yes would have sufficed.
Hey, he ain't no paper man.
Why don't you know him? That's Hot Fingers Friday.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a message jive. You want to dance?
Do it.
Hey there, people, I'm Bobby Brown. They say I'm the cutest boy in town. My car is fast. My teeth are shiny. I tell all the girls they can kiss my hymen.
Hey, he ain't no paper man.
Why don't you know him? That's Hot Fingers Friday.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a message jive. You want to dance?
Do it.
Do to the funky gibbon.
Hey, he ain't no paper
Pretty
man.
right on.
Why don't you know him? That's Hot Fingers Friday.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a message jive. You want to dance?
Do it.
By dancing I mean thrash around like a crazy person while we smoke some of this reefer.
Hey, he ain't
Nice.
no paper man.
Why don't you know him? That's Hot Fingers Friday.
Boy, he really swings out hot with a message jive. You want to dance?
Do it.
You know why he's called Hot Fingers Pirelli? He cuts the chilies before fingering that pussy.
Ouch.
Got your favorite?
Oh, that's going to be a trip to the emergency room.
Yes. Oh, McCoy almost redeemed Rob Zombie's The Munsters movie.
Yes, again, it's one that me and Trevor have been meaning to catch for ages. I know that Nick suggested that it was our kind of thing around Halloween last year, and we were like, yeah, let's watch it. And then life happened, and we were both just kind of like, oh, yeah, okay, we'll do it at some point. But yeah.
It should happen early and often.
Yeah, and then I got addicted to the Twilight Zone, so like that's been my life for the last like 2 or 3 months at least. So
You say that like it's a bad thing. That's probably one of the best things you could get stuck in your brain.
oh yeah,
Oh, we need to
Nick
watch.
says,
no
yeah, you can.
excuses.
Excuses. Ooh.
Looking good.
Oh, good one, Liam. Oh, if only there was an awesome podcast that covers the Twilight Zone. Yeah, I know. It's
Oh, if
there's not
only.
one. If only.
Happy birthday to
Oh,
you.
God.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
It's go time, Mama Jama. Into your riff now.
Hey, Triv.
Yeah.
Do you remember that Samurai Cop sequel? I wonder whether there's a good review of it online that somebody could possibly find. To talk about Samurai Cop 2, of course.
I mean, I don't know of any reviews, but I do know of a collab that they could check out on my channel. Points around.
Your channel?
My
What's your channel?
My channel is... Oh my god, I screwed that up. Oh, for God's sake. My channel is Trivial Theater. Please look around and have some popcorn.
My god! When this stream is over, I will go and watch all of Trivial Theatre's content, including her Samurai Cop 2 collab review thingy that was very good. Not that I've seen it yet. I have seen it multiple times.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hope you enjoy my obvious bulge, baby.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
They call me Hot Penis Perilli, and I got a messy jive package for you.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm kind of tired of Matt
Happy birthday
singing Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday, Miss Sweden.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
What is with the hate towards
Those-
Sweden
Happy
tonight?
birthday to you.
So high and mighty because they invented the meatball. Fuck
Sorry,
'em.
we couldn't afford to get Fabio.
True.
Oh, we make flat pack furniture. I could have done that if I'd had a bottle of whiskey and a dream.
You look like a donkey, and you fuck like on two.
Time to place your vote, fellow rippers.
Well.
Nick, I know the plug almost
Nick's
didn't
the-
work. Just fuck you.
Sucko.
Oh my god. What the hell? I reiterate.
As
what
always
the
with
fucking
these streams,
fuck is this stream?
As always with these streams, we go to the entire sort of length and breadth of the universe and back again.
Absolutely. Only we don't face Sauron at any point.
Unfortunately not. He doesn't show up until post-stream, which you can find at all your good retail review shops. And I bet you read the Beano.
Kurt says, I recommend the Ape stream, or the Ape review, and I'm not just saying that because he recommended it to me. Yeah, actually
your
that was a
time.
lot of fun. I was surprised at how fun that was.
Mmm.
Genuinely an interesting thing, so.
Oh, I'm just so proud of you.
Oh, the Sweden joke is because of Superman the musical. The villain wanted to destroy Sweden for some reason. All good to know.
Okay, riffers, it's the final round.
It's a final round.
Oh, Jim. Captain's right.
Are you the next top?
Very low energy version of the final countdown.
So are there any of the doctors that stand out to you as in, like, you know, if you had to, like, get rid of them, you would go, okay, this one sucks ass? Or are they all pretty amicable, even if they're not necessarily your favorite?
I think there's been a bad one, particularly. They've all kind of, in their own way, brought something to the performance and role. I'll tell you more in a minute.
I failed to jack it before the stream.
You fool!
Oh, Jim. Captain's right. I did a very stupid thing.
I mean, you did decide to grow that mustache.
Oh, Jim. Captain's right. I did a very stupid thing.
A very stupid thing. We're in Planet of the Dinosaur, for fuck's sake.
Very true.
Oh, Jim. Captain's right. I did a very stupid thing.
I pissed my pants and went hamma na hamma na hamma na.
Oh, Jim. Captain's right. I did a very stupid thing.
You still believe Alex Belfield is innocent, don't you?
Oh, Jim. Captain's right. I did a very stupid thing.
I went full R word. Never go full R word.
Oh, damn.
Time to pick the
Wow.
funniest riff. Vote now.
Nick says, you could almost say that Triv and Dan created their TARDIS and our Doctor Who's. Yeah, I think each Doctor brings their own kind of thing to the role, and even the ones where they haven't necessarily been amazing in the TV show have had the opportunity to kind of grow into the role through the audio adventures that have been produced for it. Like Colin Baker, for example, his tenure as the Doctor was like really badly hobbled by just total production mismanagement and no one really knowing what to do with him. But a few years after he was in the role, he got picked up by a company called Big Finish, who produced the Doctor Who audio adventures, and he's had a tremendous career in there. They've produced like another couple of hundred stories at this point with him in, and they've really fleshed out the character and sort of given him like a good direction and purpose. He's arguably one of the better Doctors now because of the audio adventures. Paul McGann as well didn't really have a fair crack with his one outing in the TV movie, but has been able to basically create this fantastic character through the audio adventures, which is great. So I wouldn't say there's any that I actively hate or like would say, oh, they're rubbish. That it's just, you know, finding the medium that suits them.
And absolutely. The winner is...
Hey.
I mean, not me. Congrats to not Triv.
And we have a winner. Let's give him a
Whoever isn't Triv, well done.
I remember hearing that Colin Baker actually wanted to be more like Christopher Eccleston's. That guy's kind of look where it's more kind of muted and such.
Yeah, the whole so Colin Baker's era as the Doctor kind of got really shafted basically because the way they wanted him to play it was to have him be a very complex and frustrating and irritated character at first, and then kind of have him soften up over years. And like as the seasons went by, he'd kind of develop into this more well-rounded, fuller character. And the issue with doing that was when they only gave him 2 seasons, and then they decided to radically rework how the show ran in the second season. It just completely killed it. So he just ended up being this really angry git for the first season, and then kind of pompous and arrogant in the second, and then we never, you know, the audio dramas, like I say, kind of mellowed him out and made him a bit more well-rounded. He was supposed to have a quite muted costume, as you say, a bit more in line with Eccleston's kind of look, but the producer at the time, John Nathan Turner, was big on Hawaiian shirts and sort of like over-the-top, vibrant colour culture. So yeah, he was just like, you're going to be wearing a rainbow suit for most of your time in the role.
So this is what Santa Claus is looking at through his fantastic telescope.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Oh, classics. Yeah, it's sort of a bit like what they did with Capaldi. They had this idea to kind of shape him, and then through mismanagement, it just didn't happen.
So this is what
But
Santa Claus is
Capaldi had a
looking
bit of a
at
better
through
crack
his
with it.
fantastic telescope.
The desolate remains of Party City.
Oh, R.I.P. Party City.
So this is what Santa Claus is looking
Candle
at
in the
through his
wind.
fantastic telescope.
It's a state map of Kansas. My God, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Have the bombs dropped.
Basically.
So this is what Santa Claus is looking at through his fantastic telescope.
Is he actively on shoots? Cause if not, this may be a call for help.
So this is what Santa Claus is looking at through his fantastic telescope.
He's looking at the ice cream bunny's big orange carrot.
Wow, interesting.
Wow.
So this is what
I don't see
Santa
a big
Claus
orange
is
My,
looking
my,
at through
that's
his
a big
fantastic
bunny.
telescope.
He's been smoking a massive reefer, can't you tell?
So this
Figured he
is
was
what
smoking a
Santa
potato.
Claus is looking at through his fantastic telescope.
The aftermath of Pingu's bachelor party.
Oh my God, there's
Okay,
blood
we all had a
everywhere.
good laugh.
So much
Now time
blood everywhere. And bits of sick.
Well, that's just how Pengu kind of keeps things. It's nothing new.
Ain't no party like a Pingu party, because a Pingu party newt newt.
I don't even know why that's funny.
Me neither. Laughing is fun.
Your face is
Your life was stupid.
That's okay though.
God damn it.
Wow.
Now would be a good time to vote.
Dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dib. Dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dib.
Oh, good
Check out
job,
the high
Stefan.
score on this
That was
God
incredible.
damn,
That was
Nate.
So good. Well done.
Yeah.
Well, we can see who the suck-ups are, can't we?
Round two.
Welcome, bastards.
Ooh.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Kurt says, even though this is clearly Italy, leave the Bronx. God bless those low-budget Italian filmmakers. They had a dream and they were getting it on the screen come hell or high water.
Absolutely. But you know, they did what they did with low budgets, and that's pretty awesome, considering.
It's pretty astounding. You know, there are some, like, films that were made in Italy on budgets that wouldn't even cover half of the catering of modern productions. Like, it's just wild to see what people got away with.
Welcome, bastards.
Oh my face, my beautiful face, also my bad spleen, but mostly my face.
Welcome, bastards.
The problem with Jean-Paul Gaultier's new designs is that they were too easy to hit with baseball bats.
Welcome, bastards.
Ow my visor, my beautiful beautiful visor.
Welcome, bastards.
Charlie Sheen is back in Major League 3, Apocalypse Home Run.
Welcome, bastards.
Feel the pain of my steel shaft.
Welcome, bastards.
Da fu. Tacos and pengus.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
So Liam says, I'm still here waiting for Debbie. Debbie does Dallas, ... in Italy.
Whoa. Well, anybody who's watched Debbie Does Dallas 2 will know that it can only go up from here. Debbie Does Dallas 2 is a depressing movie.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, the first Debbie Does Dallas, I mean, I've seen them both, because, you know, After Dark sets don't write themselves, but, the first one is kind of like, it's earned its iconic status, and I understand, having watched it, why it was successful, but Debbie Does Dallas 2 is one of the most depressing porn films I've ever sat through. Like, for starters, Debbie has mysterious bruises all over her body.
Oh, shit.
Which just, yeah, is not good. And she looks very, very pale and thin for most of the runtime. The whole film is basically about Debbie going to her estranged aunt's brothel to hang out for a few days, and then it turns out that, like, she actually wants to get involved in the brothel, and it just becomes very seedy and unpleasant. And then the majority of the film is just them going from room to room in the brothel doing unspeakable things.
Wow. Like, I don't know, like playing the E.T. NES game?
Pretty much. Like they have to play a game of Jenga and knock the tower over. They have to play Twister, but like they've put like washing up liquid all over the Twister mat, so people are just falling over all the time. One room is just dedicated to the film Battle Royale.
Oh, shit. Kurt says, Debbie Does Dallas, the Black Tar heroin years.
Pretty much. That's the scary part of it. Another one, it opens with a molestation scene. I just... Yeah, like, I don't know what they were thinking when they made it. Probably that they all needed drug money, is the closest I can think.
Triv and Dan presents Mr. Nosybunk Dis Pengu and the Anal Raccoons.
I don't even know how to start with that
What
one.
does it take to win your business today?
That's a lot to
A
unpack.
big black cock and a leader of mudslides.
Okay, I'll give you that. What does it take to win your business today?
1001 virgins and a KFC orgy.
Sold.
What does it take to win your business today?
Hey, paid out my ass, treat all my broads like trash, you'll catch a blast. If you move too fast, I talk with class.
Nice.
What does it take to win your business today?
Sex sells, it doesn't matter what it is, sex sells.
I'll give you that. What does it take to win your business today?
A Zagnet.
Nice. Still on that,
Hey!
Kurt?
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
I remember Zagnuts, but Triv, where have I heard about Zagnuts recently?
Well, you know, I do actually have a review on my channel. Points around.
You have a YouTube channel?
I have a YouTube channel that we're currently on. But people can
That's
totally
amazing.
check out this low-budget SOV called We Need Earth Women. Which is weird because Earth Women don't come in until about 30 minutes into the goddamn thing.
That sounds like an amazing shot-on-video movie, but hey, is there an actual review of it on your channel?
There is, and you can go check it out as soon as we get off this stream.
As soon as this stream finishes, I'm going to watch all of Trivial Theatre's videos.
Low budget doesn't properly describe it. You're right. It's actually much more than that, but, oof.
Hey, you look like you might be hungry. You want me to find you something to eat?
Wow, I am good. Sure, buddy, let's eat.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
I know, right? A talking cat? Oh, Liam asks if it's better or worse than Emmanuel.
It's difficult to say, honestly, because so the problem with Emmanuel is there's a lot of coercion in the second act, and there's a very strong... The problem with 70s porn, basically, is there's a very strong almost misogynistic streak running through it. It's a lot of basically just men going, oh, this woman will have sex with me now. And that's kind of how scenes start and end. There's no kind of say on the woman's part. And like I say, the second half gets particularly egregious. There's just a lot of kind of passing a poor woman around going on that isn't particularly nice. So I would say that Emmanuelle is more a victim of its time, whereas Debbie Does Dallas 2 is just sad. It's just watching a lot of very ill people just do things for the money.
Sure, buddy, let's eat.
I want to eat your scarred lead.
What?
Hey, you look like you might be hungry. Do you want me to find you something to eat?
Wow, I am good. Sure, buddy, let's eat.
When Dan gets done, he's going to watch all Triv's video and then run up the hill because Triv reasons.
Hey, you look like you might be hungry.
All right.
Do you want me to find you something to eat?
Sure.
Wow, I am good. Sure, buddy, let's eat.
Then I'll go watch Garfield, the porno.
Oh no.
Hey, you look like you might be
Oh
hungry.
dear.
Do you want me to find you something to eat?
Wow, I am good. Sure, buddy, let's eat.
I always dress for the occasion.
Yeah.
Hey, you look like you might be
I understood that reference.
hungry. Do you want me to find you something to eat?
Wow, I am good. Sure, buddy, let's eat.
Ow, my face, my spleen, my good knee.
Hey,
Thank God it was
you look
bad.
like you might be hungry. Do you want me to find you something to eat?
Wow, I am good. Sure, buddy, let's eat.
I am a pussy, and you are clearly a dick.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
Yeah, bizarrely, Debbie Does Dallas 2 is available from Vinegar Syndrome.
What?
Yeah. That's where I picked it up. Because, you know, I was aware of the first film and I'd watched it a while back and thought, hey, you know, it was light-hearted and fun. I'll see what the sequel was like. The sequel was incredibly depressing. I don't know why they put it out, even out. By the end credits, I was just sitting there going, this does not deserve the 4K boutique restoration.
Well,
sort of
we
treatment.
discuss other things that don't necessarily deserve that either, but that doesn't stop them from being there possibly.
Okay, riffers. It's
Well, yeah, we're still holding out for Nookie on 4K by the year's end, so...
What's so good about having a sister?
time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Have you ever seen the Eric Roberts Kick-Ass montage?
I haven't, no. Is it on YouTube? If it's on YouTube, if you want to chuck it in like our Discord thing or in the chat, feel free, and I'll bookmark it and check it out. But I don't think I've seen it.
Is he? I don't remember. Is he in Kick-Ass or is this something different? I'm assuming it's probably just a series of Kick-Ass scenes.
Possibly. I don't remember him being in Kick-Ass either, but...
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're right. Smash the matriarchy.
What's so good about having a sister?
Not being subjected to ugly ass bowl cuts.
What's so good about having a sister?
My wanks feel even more pathetic.
What's so good about having a sister?
Did you know Dan will do it all for the Nuki? So stick it
Oh,
up,
yes.
yeah.
I mean, he will. He has.
What's so good about having
Yeah.
a sister?
Oh, and a Zagnut.
Well, nothing really.
What's so good about having a sister?
Pay-per-view catfights in public.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
I mean, Dan did it before Red Letter Media did, so it makes him cool.
I mean, I simply walked the trail of any other film critic. Brad Jones got there about 5 years before me, and you know, I did it for the Nookie purely for my own interest in seeing just how bad it could be, and it was an incredibly unmemorable movie.
Have you taken it to a wood chipper?
No, because it's currently valued at £85 million.
Was it the PAL version
so
or the NS or NTSC.
And the winner is...
It's the Regal PAL version that is high resolution. Stefano! Fantastic. Well done.
You had some good ones in there, man.
There can only be one top ripper.
Woohoo! Well, we're at 2 hours and 10 minutes. Are you guys good with keeping on, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm good for another couple of games at least. It's if you guys are all good.
I'm good for it if you guys are. Wait to hear in chat here. I'll sit out this next one though, because I think we've probably got some folks that haven't been able to play.
You know, my big grail one, if I could get any of my weird tapes now put on, 4K Blu-ray or whatever, I would love to get Robot in the Family. That's the only one that I've that's never made it to DVD or Blu-ray. So if Severin or Vinegar Syndrome could shove that out, I would be a very happy boy, because it is an experience and a half. Let me tell you now.
All right, looks like Liam's gonna drop for the night. Liam, thank you so much for joining us. As always, you rock the house. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. You take care, man. You have a good one.
Absolutely. If anyone else wants to jump in there, I'll hold off, and if we don't have enough to play, I will jump in. Looks like we got one more space. I will jump in here in a sec.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Hello, aspiring rippers. In each round,
That one won't get a 4K release.
a movie clip will play.
Hey, you never know.
Every clip has a round one.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
So I just watched Mummy Dearest, the Joan Crawford
Hey.
story thing, and that is a weird ass movie. I can see why.
Grandfathers
it's,
are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
Grandpa Bradford, when he gets into the Jack Daniels, will start talking about how ungrateful the minorities are.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
Because he's not a lazy fuck like Grandpa Joe.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
But this grandfather has a secret, and that secret will lead him down a dead-end alleyway, the brick wall of which we call the Twilight Zone.
Wow, nice.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
His impression of Nosy Bonk makes him very popular with the divorced in-laws.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
Or he would be if he wasn't a Nazi sex offender.
Oh, damn.
Not again.
Grandfathers are pretty popular in
Grandfather.
most families, and Grandpa Bradford is no exception.
The family patiently waits for the old bastard to die so they can inherit his money.
Yeah.
Got your favorite? Vote now.
That's right, Kurt. No more wire hangers ever! I watched a documentary kind of about that whole thing afterwards, and it's amazing how little of the story, or what they believe, is real versus what is written in the book /movie.
You're doing great. Let it get to your
Yeah, I kind of want this polka to be my ringtone.
It's quite nice. I dig it. I dig it.
Round 2.
Better watch your coat. I love greasy stuff.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Okay, so question to the chat and to Triv. If you could only say one sentence for the rest of your life, starting from now, what would your sentence be? It can either be a complete sentence or it can just be a word, but no longer than a sentence.
Better watch your coat. I love greasy stuff.
I greased my stuff just for you.
Better watch your coat.
This sentence here would be mine.
I love greasy stuff.
I like to butter my PC, makes it run faster.
Better watch your coat. I love greasy stuff.
They don't call me slippery when wet for nothing.
Better watch your coat. I love greasy stuff.
Not on my watch.
No, on the coat.
Better watch your coat. I love greasy stuff.
Let's watch Too Smart of Strangers with Winnie the Pooh.
Better watch your coat. I love greasy stuff.
I came all over this apartment, like seriously, I put Jackson Pollock to shame with how much of my jizz is on these walls.
Here we go again.
Crusty.
To answer your question, I think you better watch your coat. I put greasy stuff everywhere is my new phrase of choice.
I think I'd just go for the tried and tested Matt Damon.
Well, look at you. I bet
I
you
think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. How are you doing today, Dan? Matt Damon. What do you want for lunch? Matt Damon.
I mean, it is a good catch-all.
Round 3. Dave! You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Ah, Suburban Sasquatch.
Still can't believe we live in an era where that got a Blu-ray release recently. just of all films.
I mean, it's got a big Sasquatch dick as part
Matt
of it.
Damon?
Matt Damon.
The methodology too that they went into with this.
Rimmer, run.
Dave!
Eat your heart. I am Suburban Sasquatch and I command you to eat your own body.
I would actually buy the DVD of this.
Why couldn't he have fed me my good
I'll
swim?
send you the link to it after the stream.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Wow, I taste pretty gamey. Nice.
Nice.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
Yeah, James, that got a Blu-ray and After Hours hasn't. Paper House also hasn't got a Blu-ray, but this has. Yeah. It's just the Devils hasn't got a Blu-ray,
Yeah, but there's more
but
reasons
this
than
has.
just the fact it's, you know.
Well, would you check out the riffing skills on
Well,
this
true,
guy?
true.
I mean, I think that, Red Letter Media talking Suburban Sasquatch probably helped it with that, but the fact that the Devils hasn't, that's just, I don't know, bad taste or something.
We just gotta wait for some Warner Brothers executives to die. Pretty straightforward.
Hey, nothing is something that doesn't matter. Like that caterpillar. Caterpillars matter to caterpillars.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Oh, the DVD of The Devils is X-rated cut. I burnt my own director's cut onto a DVD-R and kept it in its case. Wow. That's dedication, man.
Nice.
It's pretty awesome.
I ended up getting a boot copy of The Devils on a Blu-ray disc. Somebody upscaled the DVD version, but for some reason my player doesn't like it, so I can't rip it.
Caterpillars matter to caterpillars.
Your face doesn't matter to me.
Hey, nothing is something that doesn't matter. Like that caterpillar. Caterpillars matter to caterpillars.
What are you, caterpillarist?
This is such a strange
nothing
short.
Is something that doesn't
Just
matter.
generally.
Like that caterpillar. Caterpillars matter to caterpillars.
Let's make mustard gas and kill Nazis.
Yay!
Hey,
4th of
nothing is
July.
something that
4th of
doesn't
July.
matter. Like that caterpillar. Caterpillars matter to caterpillars.
Matt Damon?
Hey, nothing is something that doesn't matter. Like that caterpillar. Caterpillars matter to caterpillars.
Smart ass.
True.
Hey, nothing is something that doesn't matter. Like that caterpillar. Caterpillars matter to caterpillars.
Caterpillars lives matter. It took Bobby here this long to realize that. Now he's all woke.
Okay, we all had a good laugh.
Alex Jones on the news later then, and we gotta get rid of these caterpillars causing us problems.
Caterpillars are making the frogs gay.
The caterpillars are part of the woke agenda. We gotta get rid of the caterpillars, otherwise they'll turn into gay butterflies. Yeah.
Well played, good riffer. The round is yours.
Hold on, Kurt.
Very nicely handled.
Okay, riffers, it's the final round.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
Yeah, James, the fact that people take Alex Jones seriously is depressing. I would say more on the subject, but yeah, it's depressing.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Because money, you idiot.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
I need the money, so I can keep on screwing Japanese ladies.
A good reason.
All right.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Aversion to poverty mainly.
True.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
I need money for hookers and blow, and I have a mighty powerful desire to eat sometime this month.
I'll just eat the hookers.
This looks all right.
Delicious and nutritious.
Absolutely.
Because I want a boss that looks just like me.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Because I'm a white guy in the 50s, you're not going to give this job to a woman or a minority, so here we go.
Damn.
Is Alex Jones playing along at home?
He might be. Who the hell knows?
James, I may reach out to you about that Devil's Google Drive thingy at some point. I'm busy doing a bit of writing at the minute, and I've got my massive to watch pile to get through, but I may take you up on that in future if that's okay. But thank you so much for offering. I very much appreciate it.
That's a good thing about the community in that respect.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of good guys and gals out there.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm just so proud of you.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Matt Damon.
And the winner is...
Hey, Matt Damon.
Cheers for the top ripper.
Excuse me. All right, ladies and gents, do we want to go one more game?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh god, it's fun in Balloon Land.
That is a crazy ass thing right there. All right, let's see what we got here. We have the winner was Kurt Wheatstraw. Old Lady Demon was Penis. King Mushroom was Dan. Bird Pilot was me. Torgo was James. And the Spring Sprite was Stefano. No springs!
Ready to riff?
Oh no, I left the complimentary crazy bread in my car.
Better than leaving it in your pants.
Well,
All right, last game.
he got a disciplinary last time. We want a game now. We've had all of these practices up to now. I want to see your best Matt Damons. I want the best anal raccoon jokes. I want you picking on Triv's computer and general slovenly dress. I want to see your money makers, guys. So get them out and let's pay the lady.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Sure.
Hello, aspiring riffers. And each round one.
Eh?
Marla, don't touch that.
What's the problem, Sam? It's just a scar.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Chris has just said, no springs. I like to think that E.T. and Stefano are slightly delayed on submitting because they're coming up with the answers that are going to rock our world tonight.
Marla, don't touch
Can't say that's a point.
What's the problem, Sam? It's just a scar.
Oh no, I'm in this shitty-ass Jack Frost movie. Someone save me.
I will not hear a bad word about Jack Frost. It is a fun little film.
It is. I haven't yet to see the sequel.
Just a scar.
I got it recently. We'll have to watch it sometime.
Yeah.
Marla, don't touch that.
God, the puns.
Don't
eat
us.
Mm.
Just a scar.
It's loaded with smallpox.
Marla, don't touch that.
What's the problem, Sam? It's just a scar.
Oh shit, my acids just kicked in.
Marla, don't touch that.
What's the problem, Sam? It's just a scar.
Oh no, it turned into E.T. shoving a weirdly large wet figure into that lady's Reese Pieces.
What?
Marla, don't touch that.
What's the problem, Sam? It's just a scar.
Holy shit, it's Michael Keaton.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
Eh.
That should be your.
That was a good strong start, guys.
Yeah, that should be your sentence of choice. Just
Eh. How's today? Eh. Do you want something to eat? Eh. You just want $1 million? Eh.
You could always change inflection.
What's your name? Eh?
Simply stunning work.
Nice job, James. Cleared up there.
Very much.
Round 2.
And what are you doing in this house?
I just come to welcome you home, Jill.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
That con character in Blood Harvest never ceases to be very interesting.
Yeah, Tiny Tim had a very interesting time with Blood Harvest. He was kind of he wasn't theatrically trained, but he wanted to do movies, and his manager advised against him doing films. But he really wanted to do a film, and Bill Rebane did Blood Harvest. Really wanted to get Tim on. I'll tell you more in a minute.
Welcome you home, Jill.
So how's your sex life, huh?
And what are you doing in this house?
I just come to welcome you home, Jill.
Are you going to sing Tiptoe Through the Tulips?
And what are you doing in this house?
I just come to welcome you home, Jill.
And what are you doing in this house?
Actually, kind of appropriate.
I
for this
just
movie.
come to welcome you home, Jill.
Did you bring a new potato computer for trip?
Yeah, I already got a potato.
And what are you doing in this house?
I just come
Potato
to welcome
computer.
you home, Jill.
Things that bother you never bother me. I feel happy and fine. Aha, living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Awesome.
And what are you doing in this house?
I just come to welcome you home, Jill.
Jack is dead, bitch. Call me Joker.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
Oh, thank you so much, James, for PMing me that link. I'll check it out later. And cheers again. Nick goes, I just found the Pengu of Gold. Ew! No, Tiny Tim basically really wanted to do movies, and his manager strongly advised against it. And Bill Rebane got involved and was like, do you want to be in this movie? And Tiny Tim jumped at the chance. And when he was told that it was a horror movie, he thought it was like the 1940s kind of Mad Monster sort of, Poverty Row type monster movie. He didn't think it was like basically a slasher. So he was very strongly against a lot of the more chaotic stuff and refused to do some of those scenes. But for the majority of the movie, they basically had to talk to him like he was 6.
Reggie's our friend. We should help him. We've got to let Reggie know that we're not happy. That we don't like what's going on, right?
It's that time
Oh,
again.
We got
Enter your riff now.
spam.
Ooh. Shit, right. Let me finish this riff and I'll get them.
Thank you, sir.
Out you go, you crazy robot bastards. No time for love, Dr. Jones. So yeah, basically like, oh, I'll tell you in a minute.
We've got to let Reggie know that we're not happy. That we don't like what's going on, right?
Having spoken to Reggie's mom's toys, I think we should unionize.
Yeah, Reggie's our friend. We should help him. We've got to let Reggie know that we're not happy.
Boy,
that we don't like what's going on, right?
No, fuck him.
Yeah,
It's
Reggie's
amazing
our
how sometimes
friend.
the simplest
We
riffs
should
are the
help
best.
him. We've got to let Reggie know that we're not happy. That we don't like what's going on, right?
Want to find love? Come on us.
What?
Yeah, Reggie's our friend. We should help him. We've got to let Reggie know that we're not happy. That we don't like what's going on, right?
We need to tell Reggie that we have the final solution.
Oh,
well.
shit.
Yeah, Reggie's our friend.
Tinder.
We should
Our girl's
help him.
right
Oh, they're
first.
back
We've
again.
got to let Reggie know that we're
You guys,
not happy.
what is going
We don't
on
like
here?
what's
I don't
going on,
even,
right?
Disney
I
is
don't
going to
even
kill us
like
for ripping off Toy
girls.
Story.
God.
Yeah, Reggie's our friend. We should help him.
Matt Damon?
We've got to let Reggie know that
Matt
we're not
Damon.
happy. That we don't like what's going on, right?
Hey, Reggie may have created a shitty chocolate bar, but he hit 3 home runs in the World Series, so we'll let it slide.
Time to place your vote, fellow riffers.
So yeah, basically. Oh. Yeah. I got kicked out. It was, I don't know why. Yeah, I just logged back in. Yeah, basically, like Tiny Tim didn't know how to read scripts, so he would read the actor's physical instructions as lines. So he would be like, "Hi, Jill, how are you?" Where Tiny walks over to corner of bar.
You're doing great.
Yeah, so they had to rewrite all his scripts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round 4.
Nothing's what's left when a balloon pops.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Well, I think we found the answer to what happens if we have a very horny stream. The sex bots find us.
That doesn't make, or that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Nothing's what's left when a balloon pops.
Nothing is left after I pop your mom.
What?
Nothing's what's left when a balloon pops.
We all float down here, Georgie.
Nothing's what's left when a balloon pops.
Who cuts your hair, kid? Ray Charles.
Nothing's what's left when a balloon pops.
Billy, you're starting to harsh my buzz.
Nothing's what's left when a balloon pops.
Nothing doesn't exist, you mop.
Nothing's what's left when a balloon pops.
Oh dear, how sad, never mind.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
Got some grade A content coming through here, ladies and gents. I knew that giving you a little bit of the old Ditka pep talk would bring out the best in you guys. I'm very proud of you all.
It's been a really good stream that way. Like, you guys kick ass. I mean, you always do.
Yeah.
Despite all my dumb fuckery, you pulled it out for me, so I thank you for that.
Hey, man, that dumb fuckery is what makes these shows as enjoyable as they are.
I only had to jack it for a couple of minutes, too, so that was nice.
Wow, you're efficient.
Look at you. I bet you had a good breakfast.
changes in the standings there.
Okay, Riffers.
Mm.
It's the final round.
Do you need one of those dick pep talks?
Come on, guys. Final round.
Children, I don't want you to say a word. Just follow me right now.
We can do this. I believe in you.
Time to bring the
I want you to use the power of love, because it's a curious thing. We'll make one man weep and another man sing. It's more than a feeling. That's the power of love. Don't need money. You don't need fame. You don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and uncertain. It can be cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life, or change your life. That's the power of love. Go Bears. The fact that I talk about Mike Dicker, I've never watched in my entire life a single minute of American football.
Well, you know the good regardless of that. So, Chris Hogan has some incredibly important words for you.
Matt Damon.
Children, I don't want you to say a word. Just follow me right now.
And if you make any noise, I'll kill you myself.
Nice.
What?
Children, I don't want you to say a word. Just follow me right now.
Matt Damon.
Children, I don't want you to say a word. Just follow me right now.
Matt Damon?
Children, I don't want you to say a word. Just follow me right now.
We're going to replace you with Tippy Hedren.
Children, I don't want you to say a word. Just follow me right now.
Nosy Bonk is behind the door.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Children, I don't want you to say a word. Just follow me right now.
Yoshimitsu's angry because someone stole his jelly babies.
Oh no!
That's your favorite? Vote now.
You know, the one thing I'm very disappointed about, and the thing that's kind of brought the tone of the stream down for me, is Phyllis hasn't been on tonight. And he told me he was definitely going to make it, and that was the only reason I agreed to come on the show tonight, was because Phyllis said he was going to be here.
Well, you know, you're not on camera, so we wouldn't know if you had come anyway, really.
Well, if he's come here, he's not played tonight, and he hasn't been in the chat. So, like, I don't want to call him out or anything.
I gave him the wrong link. That's why.
You mean Phyllis has been sat in the? You telling me Phyllis was sat in the live chat that you killed at the start of the game?
That is the case. I didn't want to tell you.
Well played, good Riffer.
God damn it! I'm gonna have to apologise to him.
You go ahead and do it.
I just don't know what you have against that man. He tries his best. He bought you that Christmas present.
Yeah. Some Christmas present. I don't even remember anything about it.
Well, I mean, he did tell me to handle it with care.
Winner is
What? Yay!
You know,
Matt Damon!
This is the perfect end to the game to have Penis win. Congratulations, Penis!
Give him a hand.
You are a bigger one than most of us. You pulled out a
You were
good
girthy
win,
in our
you
minds,
jacked, you
body,
jacked.
and our souls.
Oh god. Good job, Hogan. Congratulations, man.
Congrats.
Guessing that was you. Guy in foreground is me. Stefano is Mustache Dad. Mr. or Mrs. Claus is James, and Wizzo the Clown is Dan, and Ambulance Driver is Kurt. All right.
Good game,
well,
guys. Good game.
Good game all around. All right. Well, I think that probably sums it up for us tonight. Thank you. I guess I'm trying to think if there's anyone in chat that has anything to push. Does anyone in chat have anything that you'd like to like highlight?
And no more penis pills, please. I've already bought all of the ones that were recommended by the spam bots, and all that's happened is I feel sick.
Oh my god. Oh man. Well, okay, make sure to check out Dan's channel. Also, Kurt's got Letterboxd, so he's doing another list here soon. Make sure to check that out. To all the people that were here before, make sure to give some love to Movie Emporium. Awesome regular movie reviewer. He does some incredible stuff, and he does quite a variety of things. Madam Hellfire, who was in chat earlier, she does a lot of true crime, and she's in the middle of Monument Mythos right now. She also does some fun Cards Against Humanity streams. Dan, can you tell them about where you are and all that good shit?
By all means, you can find me over at TYTD Reviews. I'm on YouTube and Twitter under the name TYTD Reviews. We are currently on a mild Christmas hiatus, back February 3rd with a brand new run of episodes from February to the end of June, and the latest review that's on the channel, at least for now, is a review of Cannibal Holocaust, which is also doubles as kind of a 1K subscriber special. There are two versions. You can watch the VHS recovered found footage version, or the brand new crisp 4K review version. And I noticed just as I said that, Jacob Anders has dropped into the chat just as we're logging up.
Make sure to check out Jake Anders is doing some good stuff on his channel. It's just Jacob Anders Reviews. He's in the process of some really awesome stuff. He also does a lot of normal reviews as well as some fun outside the box stuff. So definitely give him some love too. I'm so sorry you showed up late, Jake, but we'll catch you next time, I'm sure. So you know where to find my stuff. I've got I just released We Need Earth Women last week, and I'm hoping to get the Apple out as a collab here, hopefully sometime next week, so keep an eye out for that. It's a crazy-ass early 80s musical. So anyway, without further ado, have a wonderful night all involved, and we'll see you in the next stream. Adios!
Matt Damon.